Today we will be reading Banjo Granny. When Owen's granny heard he was a baby who went wiggly jiggly, all around giggly, and tip over tumble for bluegrass music, she packed her banjo in its trusty old case with the taped up handle. She put on her 1,000-mile shoes, and she started out to cross one river, one mountain, and one desert. Far away, Owen woke up to a rosy-posy sunflower day. Birds flew in from the east and told him his granny was on the way. Owen kicked off his quilt and waved to his toes. Owen's granny walked past houses and fields of corn, past farms and scratching chickens, and came to a river. The river was fast, the river was deep. Owen's granny could not cross. Then she thought of Owen, and her heart was set to see him. Owen's granny took her banjo from the trusty old case with the taped up handle. "Listen, River," she said, "and I'll play you the song of my grandbaby, who goes wiggly jiggly, all around giggly, and tip over tumble for bluegrass music." The river slowed and listened, and when the song was done, Granny pulled an oar out of the banjo case and rowed across the quiet creek. Owen sat in his fuzzy chair and watched the sun dance on the wall. When the birds who flew in from the east told him his granny was across the river, he stood straight up in the fuzzy chair. Owen's granny walked on, carrying her banjo in its trusty old case with the taped up handle. Soon she came to a mountain. The mountain was tall. The mountain was steep. Owen's granny could not cross. But she thought of Owen, and her heart was set to see him. "Listen, mountain, and I'll play you the song of my grandbaby, who goes wiggly jiggly, all around giggly, and tip over tumble for bluegrass music." The mountain leaned down and listened. And when the song was done, Granny pulled a big red balloon out of the banjo case and floated over the hilltop. Owen grabbed at his feet and pulled off his socks. When the birds who flew in from the east told him his granny was past the mountain, he tossed his socks out the window. Owen's granny walked on, carrying the banjo in its trusty old case with the taped up handle. Soon she came to a desert. The desert was hot. The desert was wide and worrisome. Owen's granny could not cross, but she thought of Owen, and her heart was set to see him. "Listen, desert, and I'll play you the song of my grandbaby, who goes wiggly, jiggly, all around giggly, and tip over tumble for bluegrass music." The desert scuttled in close and listened. And when the song was done, Granny pulled a long nightgown from her banjo case, folded and fastened, and sailed across the sand. Owen creaked and crawled along the floor. When the birds who flew in from the east told him his granny was past the desert, he went top over tea kettle toward the front door. Owen's granny walked through a village, past the park, up a sidewalk, and toward the house. That was Owen's house. She picked that baby up and gave him one huge hug. Then she took her banjo from the trusty old case with the taped-up handle. She strummed and sang her Owen song, from the first round note to the last little trill. And Owen and Granny both went wiggly-jiggly, all around giggly, and tip-over-tumble for bluegrass music.